What's up guys, it is Michael Anders. Today I'm going to be going over my Topic Tuesday video, which will be a story time about crazy parties. So I'm not really a partier and I've only been to a few parties my whole life, but this party actually beats all the parties and I probably don't want to go to many other parties after this. By the way, if you're wondering, I got my hair dyed and I know it looks orange, but I'm not going to be keeping it. I'm actually going to be dyeing my hair platinum blonde with fountain, so stay tuned for that video. It should be hilarious. Anyway, so this is how the story goes. My friend hits me up and he says, hey man, I am going to be throwing a party. My parents are going to be out of town, so let's link up and get it going. And now when he says party, he actually means get together. We were celebrating a friend's birthday, so we kind of just wanted a few people over. I think we ended up inviting around 8 people. So everyone came over around like 7 to 8, and I remember getting there a little bit early, so I was there from 8 to like the whole night. But so what happened was around 11, I think a group of 5 guys came in the door with like a bunch of girls, and keep in mind these guys were already drunk and they were looking to party. We were all talking in the living room. The moment the guys opened up the door through the house, my friend stood up, the one who threw the party. He stood up and he was like, hey, who are you guys? Like, how did you know there was a party here or whatever? And they told us that they found it on Snapchat. So that means someone leaked the address to the party and someone found it on social media and came. Now he told them, sorry man, there's not a party, and that's when things got heated. They came for a party and they said that they drove like 40 minutes to get there, so they were not having it. They're like, we're gonna party no matter what. And at this point, my friend and I were trying to get them to leave the house, so we were like trying to give them food and stuff because they said they were hungry and stuff like that. So at this point, we were giving them food and trying to make them leave, and they weren't gonna leave. Things got a little bit out of hand because they started taking more food than we anticipated to give them. So a few of my friends were actually trying to get the people to leave the house, so we were kind of like not forcefully pushing them out, but we were like, nudging them like, hey, you gotta leave, I'm sorry bro. We had a giant box speaker in the house, and I guess one of the guys took the speaker, and at this point we were like, no, like you're trying to rob us now, this ain't straight, like no, this is not gonna fly. So my friend ran out, the one that owned the speaker, and he was like, hey, give me my speaker back. And at this point, these guys came over to him and they started beating him up, and they also started beating up his friend that was right next to him. They ended up stealing the speaker, but I think they broke it because the next morning I found this. It's like the antenna to the speaker, so I'm assuming they must have dropped it or something happened because they broke it. But anyway, so they stole food, they stole my friend's speaker, and they also beat up 3 of my friends. And at this point, like, things were out of control. And then I guess neighbors heard all the commotion, like they were throwing bottles in the street, and it was crazy. So the neighbors called the parents, and the parents ended up finding out, so my friend ended up having to leave the house because he was in trouble. So he told everyone that they had to go, like all of our friends who actually respected us. And so they left, and then my friend came up to me and he asked me if I would personally stay at the house to clean it up while everyone was gone. And so then the next morning, the house wouldn't be a total mess when the parents come. So I say yes, and I think I'm cleaning from around like 12 to like 1 in the morning. And then I end up sleeping, and I'm trying to sleep in the room, and then out of nowhere, I hear a knock on the door. So this knock on the door was actually 15 cars parked outside of the front of the house. Hey, I don't know if it's like for your party or something, but it's 1 in the morning right now, and dude, straight up bro, like 17 cars just pulled out in the front. I know you can't see them, but there's so many people out there right now. Car down there. There's 5. And so my first reaction was, maybe these guys that robbed us are coming back for more and they brought like backup or something, because like my friends were beating them up too. So at this point I was alone in the house. I was freaking out. It was the scariest thing in my life. Now you're probably gonna think I'm a baby for this, but I swear to you guys, I was looking through the window like shaking. Like my legs were shaking. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I was thinking of like freaking dipping or leaving and like not altercating with these people, but but then I heard through the window someone saying, hey, the party's here, I guess. And like they were saying like stuff like, yeah, we saw it on Snapchat, so like let's go or something. But then like other people were saying it looks dead because I turned off all the lights in the house. So then I was like, okay, maybe these guys aren't those guys. Maybe they're looking to like party. So I'll just go out and tell them like, hey, sorry, there's no party. There never was, whatever. I opened up the door, and this is where things got funny, but also crazy. The moment I opened up the door, there was 200 people lined up on the street waiting to come party. And then the person at the front door that knocked on the door was actually a friend of mine that I know. And I thought this was funny because at this point I'm like, I felt safe. I was like, bro, I was like, hey man, like, and he's like, hey, the party's here, right? And I'm like, no dude, like, I'm sorry, there's no party, there never was. It was like a small kickback and it just got out of hand and stuff. So I told them that the party was over, and he kind of got a little bit upset because there was 200 people waiting to party. This would have been like a Project X type stuff, but they ended up leaving after like an hour, I think. Like, you know, everyone was just talking, and I guess it was like a social meetup instead because they couldn't party. I just want to let you know, so Elias, he's here right now with like, how many people do you think this is?
I mean, like, I sent over maybe like 200 myself, like, but then we got
here, bro. Everyone's here.
Hey,
so.
I hope you're doing good, man. Like,
yeah, dude. Now check this out though. All these people, like, it's hard to see.
Crowd all the way up
hella
the street.
Big crowd all the way up
the street. There's cars lined up.
Yeah.
Ready to party.
But shit, dude, you're gone. Anyway, man, okay. But yeah, that was the craziest party I've ever went to. And actually, I was wondering if you guys have any other stories that are like this, like about crazy parties, write in the comments below. And in the next video, I'll be picking a winner for the best story that I see in the comments. So definitely go do that if you have any stories like that. So I'm sure you're wondering about the shoutouts. If you didn't know, you can take a screenshot showing that you're subscribed to me and you have my post notifications on, and I'll be giving you a shout out in my upcoming videos. Anyway, so here are the winners of the shoutouts. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in the next video.